What's up, everybody? Mr. Thrasha here, and today we're doing something interesting because I just checked into the Motel from this album cover, AC/DC's Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. And we're gonna match up some shots. A lot of history here at this motel. And this is one of my favorite AC/DC albums, so it's gonna be pretty cool. Look inside the motel. AC/DC actually stayed here in the Bon Scott days on tour. Hence the album cover. Not bad. Actually, it is a lot nicer than I expected it to be. You got these nice little soaps. These nice little Oasis soaps. They smell lovely. I'm dedicating this episode today to a fallen friend of mine. His name was Andrew, and he taught me how to play guitar, and the first thing he ever taught me to play on guitar was Whole Lotta Rosie, which was from the following album, Let There Be Rock, 1977. Dirty Deeds came out in 1976. But we're gonna go check this out. I'm dedicating this episode to him. Rest in peace, Andrew. You're gonna find this pretty cool. Sunset Boulevard, directly across the street from Hollywood High School. Beautiful Sunset Boulevard is Hotel H-Wood. From the cover of the Dirty Deeds album, we're gonna go into that deeply. Former Roadway Inn. Back cover of the album right now. What a great album. Dirty Deeds, Love at First Feel, big balls, rocker, nothing like Bon Scott's voice. Me and Andrew listened to this so many times. Problem Child, probably my favorite AC/DC song. There's gonna be some rockin'. Ain't no fun waiting around to be a millionaire. Ride on and squeala. There's the back cover of the album without the individuals with their faces blocked out. And this is what it looks like today. See, different sign. These palm trees still look the same, and you'll notice that this awning right up here is just blue now. Put the album up so you can see that again. Notice the awning, those palm trees, those ones right there. Awning at the top is the same. Even the doorway right there matches up. Was just talking to the gentleman who checked me in, had no idea of this, so he was pretty interested in checking this out for himself. Into and played a lot of AC/DC. Where you can check in right there. All these balconies over here pretty much look the same. In fact, there's an antenna right there that was just taken down. If I move a little closer, you can see the bottom of it. Where that stood is actually right there, in front of that palm tree. So right there, bend that antenna. There's also a light there, and you can see the top of that right there. Easier to use the back cover to match it up, as the people aren't standing there. But right there, that car is parked right where that car was, and you can see that they've kind of changed the railings around the staircases, but still two levels. So to finally see those two palm trees right in front of me, something in itself. I would have loved to see this, so hopefully he's right here with me checking it out. Squeala. Love Bon Scott's vocals. Pretty cool. So, there has also been a lot of discrepancy on which motel was used for this album cover, because there's another motel about a half hour away that still has this sign, and people, and it's got a very similar design to this building, but it is slightly different, and people think that that's actually the Dirty Deeds Motel, but no, it is right here on Sunset Boulevard, directly across the street from Hollywood High School. Other bands have used this area. Might match up some other rocker shots. Guns N' Roses over here, Hollywood High School. And there was another band who used this opening over here for an album cover. But this is the Dirty Deeds Motel right here. Former roadway in, now Hotel H Wood. Got a pool over here. Show that in a minute. This dog goes down in history. From the Dirty Deeds tour, Bon Scott, Angus Young. Decent pool. Wish you had more time to do swimming, but always on the go. Always on the go. Drew taught me how to play guitar and attended 3 different AC/DC concerts with him, with the whole original Back in Black lineup. Never forget it, man. We were deaf for weeks. Yeah. I love the palm trees right here outside Hollywood High School. Sometimes I just stay up the way, just past Highland at Hollywood Guest Inn. A good view of the Hollywood sign, but I wanted to stay in the Dirty Deeds Motel. John Ritter went to high school here. Oh, look at that car. John Ritter went to high school here. Judy Garland. Dirty Deeds and they're done dirt cheap. It's pretty good singing. Problem Child. Love at first feel. And who could forget Big Balls? AC/DC did have the biggest of all. If you've ever seen them live, you know that no one would ever compare. The heaviness, the sweat. All those guys did was smoke, but when they hit the stage, Angus headbangs the entire time for about 2.5 hours. Inside that exact building right now, there's Angus going crazy. Check this out. This was actually a facsimile of the original Australian LP. Like I was saying, it was released in Australia in the 70s, but not in North America until the 80s. Angus flipping the birdie. You got Bon Scott. The Dirty Deeds tattoo. That would be Malcolm to the far right, rest in peace. That was their first bass player, Mark Evans. That would make that Phil Rudd with the pool cue. Remastered albums are pretty cool. They're like mini records, but it's got so many tour notes and cool pictures of the band from that tour. Look at Bon Scott, man. Can't believe he died at 33. I'm older than he was when he died on the Highway to Hell tour. Look at Angus. Still kicking to this day. I'm about the same height as Angus Young. We're just little guys. Cool piece of artwork right here. Just to the left of Dirty Deeds Motel. They painted that right on that metal there. Painted it right on the metal. Steel. Here where this was set up, so that's no longer there, and that sign with the color TV, which is at that other motel, is not here anymore. However, those palm trees are not, and those are the biggest giveaway that this is definitely where they did this album cover. No one can take you higher. Everyone says I've got great balls of fire. We got big balls. We got big balls. So 6826 Sunset Boulevard, cover of the Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap album. Internationally, it came out in 1976, but American fans were denied it until March 1981 when Atlantic Records, who had previously rejected it, Rush released it hot on the heels of the band's Back in Black breakthrough in 1980. Go figure, right? After Bon had passed on. Right on, Bon. But the release was poorly timed considering AC/DC were already working on a new album, For Those About to Rock, We Salute You, and looked at the release of Dirty Deeds when it came out for Americans as damaging to the momentum of For Those About to Rock, which it outsold. In addition, they were also forced to basically take focus away from the tour they were currently on. And amazingly, Dirty Deeds went 6 times platinum and went on to become the 3rd highest selling album by AC/DC. So the band Spirit did an album cover right here, just to the right of the Dirty Deeds Motel, here at the Budget Inn. Album cover for the family that plays together was right here. Right there. You got Spirit here, 1 foot right there. Most of them are about second stair. That's cool. Motel, $6 would have been right here in this window, and the band was just on the stairs there. Just on the stairs to the left. Guns N' Roses, Red Hot Chili Peppers rented this place out. Wrote quite a few tunes here. A lot of, I'm pretty sure it was, you know, songs from Blood, Sugar, Sex, Magic. Right here at the Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap Motel. My balls are always bouncing. My balls are always full. And everybody comes and comes again. We'll hear actually of the palms up Sunset. You can never get bored of looking at palm trees. Just never ever. See a Flash billboard over here. It's the Flash. The pool looks pretty nice. Doesn't look too dirty or anything. Dirty deeds and the done dirt cheap. Dirty deeds and the done dirt cheap. Rest in peace to Malcolm Young. Me and Andrew saw them good 3 times together. I saw AC/DC 5 or 6 times, but got to see Malcolm and the whole Back in Black lineup with Andrew good 3 times. Toronto Sky Dome, SARS Fest with the Rolling Stones, and on the Black Ice tour too. So rest in peace to Andrew. I miss him. I miss him. Obviously, always gonna miss him. I wanted to see him so bad since starting this channel, and didn't see him in the last 3 years he was around. So I just got word a couple months back that he'd passed a year or so ago. So. Taught me how to play guitar. So basically, he was one of the biggest influencers in my entire life and what my life was gonna become. Rest in peace, Malcolm, Bon Scott, and Andrew. Ride on. Gonna ride on. Ride on. Hollywood High School there across the street. That's about gonna do it today. Please like, please subscribe. From the Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap Motel. Now Hotel H Wood. Please like, please subscribe. If you're new here, subscribe and I'll let you know when a new episode goes up. You never know what you may be missing here. On the Mr. Thrasha Show, you can follow me on Instagram or Twitter. Find the links on my channel. And we'll see you next time. This place actually looks pretty cool at night. Looks like these trees light up. Lit up pool. Some purple lighting down here. This place really isn't that much of a dive. My room's actually pretty decent. You know, unless I get bed bugs or something. This would be wicked. Jump off here into the pool. It doesn't look that deep though. Okay. See you next time.